What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the app. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much for finding this channel. I don't promote it much. It's only promoted on my fitness app, which there are two links in the description below. One is for Apple, one is for Android, and both of those links will take you to where you can download it. And on the app, we have everything from 2 videos like this every single week, a workout sent to your phone every Monday. We've got ways to track your weight, your food, your sleep, your mood, and you can ask questions on a chat forum, create your own profile pictures. You can post progress pictures. You can, like I said, you can ask questions that I'll answer, someone else will answer. And you can also get recipes on there. So we have so much information on the app ready for you guys. So links in the description below. Make sure you go check it out. Today's topic is going to be a topic where we're going to burst a bubble that a lot of people seem to basically be in. We're going to dispel some myths out there, and it is about the ketogenic diet. For those who don't know what keto is or have heard the term, it seems to be such a popular term these days, like as in the last 3 or 4 years, everyone talks about it. It doesn't really make a lot of sense. It's been around for over 20 years, if not longer, and it's just the last few years, some people, they seem to have just thought that it's some sort of miracle way of dieting, and it is everything but. And I'm going to give you guys not only my opinions on it, but also some facts. So basically, to start off with the facts, ketogenic dieting is where you basically eat moderate protein, moderate to high fats, and then little to no carbs. And I'm going to say no carbs very lightly because there's carbs in everything. So what I see most people do is they say that they're on keto, and here's how I see them live their day. They wake up, they skip breakfast because they have coffee, and in their coffee they put creamer. Go look at how much creamer, how much sugar is in creamer. They use stevia or Splenda and in their coffee, and where those may not have very many calories, they're not the worst things you could be doing. Some of them do actually increase insulin in your bloodstream, which can lower your blood sugar even further because it's something that's sweet. Your brain is triggered to release insulin out of your pancreas. So it's just starting off the day, most people skip breakfast, basically. So problem number 1. Then number 2 is they'll go have salads at lunch with some chicken or some meat. They usually put bacon on there. They basically, what I'm getting at, guys, is that people that do keto don't choose the healthy fats. Lots of cheese, lots of dairy, and like bacon and other types of meat from pork, things that aren't quality meat. Or they'll choose very fatty beef with lots of butter on it. And where that technically falls into the rules of a keto diet, ask yourself, is that healthy? Is that going to make my cholesterol better or worse if I do this every single day? And that's where it becomes a problem. Then they follow that. And then most people that I've seen and that I've worked with on my app, they go home at night and they drink a glass of wine. Everybody knows wine and alcohol has a lot of calories and a lot of carbs. Even your clear liquors, believe it or not, have 7 calories per gram. They don't have to put it on there because alcohol is not one of the 4 macronutrients, so the FDA does not require it. But yes, clear liquor has a ton of calories in it, regardless. I don't care what it is. I don't even drink, but every alcohol has liquor, so don't be fooled by the label. So with that being said, people are doing high fats, little to no protein, and they're still doing quite a bit of carbs. I guarantee you, anybody that's doing that lifestyle of keto out there, they're still getting 30 or 40 grams of carbs a day, and they are not in ketosis. Oh, and by the way, when you take ketones and then you go pee on the little keto stick to see if you're in ketosis, and it tells you you're in keto, you're not in keto. Because if you're taking ketones, guess what happens to come out when you use the bathroom? Ketones. Guess how those strips tell you you're in ketosis? Through ketones. If I'm drinking ketones in all my water and in my coffee, and I'm taking spoonfuls of ketones, and I'm having carbs, and I'm going to the bathroom and testing the stick, and it says I'm in ketosis, guess what? I'm not. I just have peed out ketones. It's a false positive. So just remember that, guys. To truly be in ketosis, it's quite the process, and that's for another video. There's a lot of science behind that. Now, that's the facts. Now, my opinion behind keto is that you are setting yourself up for a rebound over and over and over again. It's called yo-yo dieting. You lose 30 pounds, you stop doing keto, you gain it back. You start keto, you lose 30 pounds, you stop eating keto, because let's all face it, carbs are good, and we like carbs in our diet. Every country in the world has an abundance of carbs in their diet. Go to Italy, you're not going to see very many obese people. Everybody's having breads, oils, and pastas all the time, and they're all fit. But the difference is they work out in other countries, and they're more focused on portion control too. So when you are focused on portion control and getting your carbs in when you should, you're going to find that you can have carbs and you can still lose weight. So guys, that's kind of just the basis of what is keto, why I don't like keto, because what it teaches people is that carbs are bad, and carbs are definitely not bad. And that's coming from people. I've had people lose over 100 pounds through eating Pop-Tarts every day. Carbs are not bad for you, and keto is definitely not the way to try to lose weight. What's going to happen with keto if you're not doing it correctly, which is probably 98% of everybody out there, is not truly doing keto correctly. And in the next video next week, I think we're going to get into how to actually do keto properly, if you're going to do it. But those that follow keto or try their best to, and they're definitely not doing it correctly, all you're doing is you're going to lose weight, you're going to deplete your muscle of glycogen, you're going to severely undereat, and you're going to, when you do have carbs, you're going to binge eat, and you're going to gain not only the glycogen weight back, but lots of inflammation back because your body's not used to it. And you're also going to have some issues with very, very high blood sugar and just excess fat gain when you stop doing the keto diet altogether, especially if there's alcohol involved. So it's just one of these things that it sounds appealing on the outside, but once you actually get into it and start to try to do keto, it's like I can have bacon, I can have cheese, I can have a hamburger without a bun, or a keto bread or whatever. It sounds appealing, but you don't realize that there's carbs in a lot. I know somebody that got a cauliflower pizza, ate the whole thing. There was more carbs in that cauliflower pizza than there was in the actual pizza if you got a regular pizza from that pizza place. So just because the pizza says keto on it, they got it. And so you really got to know what's going on. Anything at the grocery store that says keto is not keto. They only put it on the label to fool you into buying it. It might be low carbs, but it's not keto. So just something to think about, guys, as we get into probably this video and one more video about keto. This is why keto is not good for you long term, what happens to your cholesterol, and then the facts of what happens when people do try to do keto the wrong way. The next video will be the proper way to set up a keto diet. So thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good weekend. Happy 4th of July. We'll see you next week.